of data. Without knowing who your contributors are, it's really difficult to follow up with them. It's really difficult to ask them for the uh, for the proper amount of money, right? For the amount of money that they want to give and that they can give. To do that, you need to manage your data. Now, briefly, the chapter that I assigned talks about CRMs. CRMs can be expensive and complicated, and you have to train multiple people in how to use them. If you're running a nonprofit, you can get many CRMs donated. So you should check that out. It's basically just like any other grant. You can get a really good grant, and a couple of the ones that they suggested in the book will be donated quite freely to all kinds of nonprofits. So really strongly consider taking up a CRM. However, CRMs aren't always necessary, and things that require a lot less training are a lot more valuable for smaller volunteer organizations, such as the ones that I know that many of you are involved in. So today I'm going to show you how to set up a similar program in a volunteer organization. I'm going to show you two ways, through Google Forms, and I'm going to show you through Microsoft Excel. Here's the assignment. You can see it, columns for first name, last name, salutation, address 1, address 2, etc. Basically, you are creating, for this week's assignment, you're creating a database. And then I want you to think about who in your life is a likely donor to be your first 5 entries. Maybe you do one that's a really wealthy person that you sort of kind of know or know how to get in touch with, and then 4 other people who you know are going to donate to anything that you do because they love you and they think that whatever you do is going to be a terrific first project. So think about those 5 people and then do some really good research on them. Research just using social media, especially use Facebook. Yahoo, what is this, 1990? No, Facebook, and Instagram and LinkedIn, and go to their business page, see what type of business they do and what they're proud of at their business. See if any other nonprofits like yours have received contributions from them, or at least large enough contributions to be mentioned. And of course, just Google their name. Google the name, the name of their wife, and the name of their address. Whatever you can find out about them, Google it. Try and find out anything you can about a person. The more information you have, the more likely you'll be able to secure that donation. All right? Once you figure out all the research that you have on a person, and in order to data enter that research, I suggest using a Google form by going to google.com/forms. It'll take you to the Google Forms web page. Then you can create a new Google form. I'm going to type in my password here. You can create a new Google form by clicking on blank. I've already created the beginnings of one, so I'll show you what it looks like. Last name, first name, address, phone, etc., and so on. Down here is an important part. You can create a propensity score using the multiple choice section. Click on multiple choice, type in that you want a propensity score. That is the propensity, the likelihood that you think this person is going to vote, going to give you a donation, right? They call it something else in the book, but really that's what it is. The likelihood that they're going to give a donation. And you see I've given do not call, not yet contacted, a referral, meaning an employee. Well, let's say instead of referral, I want to call it an employee referral. And then I want to add another answer that is a donor referral. I suggest keeping other off. So now I've got donor referral and employee referral. Donor referral is probably not quite as good as employee referral. Request a call back, etc. So you can do it just like that. And then an ask level, right? And then if you wanted to add in a callback date, you can add in a callback date. Maybe what you don't see here is a previous contact date, last contact, and then you can make that a date as well, right? And that way you can track all the information that you've got on the person. And once you enter into that form, you can go to responses, and then you can pump it out as an Excel spreadsheet. or rather a Google Sheet, right? A Google Sheet that can be read by Excel. This is what I want to see on for your assignment this week. I want you to download this as a CSV or a .xls or whatever format that you have. Download that and load it into your assignment for this week. That's all you have to do. And you see, if you do it in Google Forms, you get it. It does all the work for you once you start filling out that form. So say you wanted to start filling out a form, you could just go to this link and start answering the questions. Okay, I think it's pretty easy for you to figure out, and it is how I suggest you do it. Why do I suggest you use a Google form? Because that way you can just give people this link right here at the top of the page, and they can go directly to your form and start filling in the data themselves. So if you sign one of the prospects to call, they could go right there and do it. However, you can also do it in Microsoft Excel. The problem with Microsoft Excel is that you have to be able to, I don't know why it's not sharing. Can you see that? New share. The problem with Microsoft Excel is that you have to be able to control what people enter into your spreadsheet, right? So that when we were on the other page, you saw that I had do not call, employee referral, donor referral, not yet contacted, etc. In order to do that, you just go off your page to the right and create a list. One, do not call. 2, not yet contacted. 3, donor referral. 4, employee referral. 5, likely donor. And 6 is for someone who's already donated, and you call that an active donor, because it's not that they're in the past. An active donor is someone who's going to donate again, right? And then you go to the column that you want to put your propensity score in, right? Because this is your last name, first name, address, et cetera, and so on. So you go to that column that you want for the propensity score, highlight it, okay? And then you go to data, click on data, click on data validation, select list, click that little box there, and that will lead you back to the page where you can highlight your list and then hit enter. Okay? Hit OK. And now when you click on your propensity score, it'll give you that as a drop-down menu. That way, multiple people can enter names and contacts into your database, and they can use your rating system. That's really important, that multiple people can use your rating system quickly and easily. That's it. That's the tips that I have for you this week. If you have any questions, please visit me on my Zoom office hours, Monday and Wednesday from 11 to 1, or call me 970-236-6311, or go on the discussion board for class questions. Nobody's used that yet, but I'm still going to leave it up there because, hey, you might use it at some point. Have a great day, and I hope that this is an easy week for you, because I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. So, enjoy it, and I hope you get something out of it, and let me know if you're not. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.